Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
Good afternoon and welcome to Keilor Park Recreation Reserve for the Senol NPL Victoria Women's Clash, a 3 p.m. kickoff and an important contest for both sides. Keilor Park come into this one looking to steady their season. After starting with back-to-back draws, they have lost 3 of their past 4. Their latest encounter saw a 1-0 loss to Melbourne City at Casey Fields last Saturday, with the difference coming from a first-half set piece. Essendon Royals sit 7th and arrive off the back of a strong 3-1 win over Avondale. But the challenge for them has been consistency. Every time they have picked up a win this season, they've followed it with a loss. Can they break that pattern today? Plenty on the line this afternoon. Keilor Park chasing a response. Essendon Royals chasing consistency. It's all set up here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. Kick-off just moments away. The starting lineup for Keilor Park: Kennedy Leedon, Amelia Ingalls, Tasman Smith, Margarita Lena, Mia Power, Sarah Lorca, number 16 Jessica Sheehan, Summer Kopanechian, Maggie Byrne, Runa Commodori, and coming into the starting lineup today is Hunter Jerkovic. Essendon Royals, the visitors today here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. Number 1, Zara Broad. Number 2, Emma Langley. Michaela Zurich. Isabel Swords. Callie McGrady. Ava Grober. Bronte Peel wearing the number 13. Amy Parkinson. Kendra Smith. Alessia Bresciano. And coming into the starting lineup is Kobe Willett. The manager for Keilor Park, Liam Drury, and for Essendon Royals, it's Jaden Vander Hagden. Should be a cracking contest. My name's Max Itzoglu. It's a pleasure to be with you here today. Wherever you're watching, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy this contest. Referee today is Prakash Traktash. Both sides getting fired up. Must be said, a big out for Keilor Park. The home side is Abby Holmes after a red card last week to Melbourne City in that game. So they'll be without their star player who's scored 3 goals already this season. Meanwhile, for Essendon Royals, Kazumi is out with concussion, so they'll be without her. One change for both teams as we get underway here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. An early turnover, and they're charging forward already. The ball into the box, cleared away there from Leeton. Look out for the number 2 today for Essendon Royals, Emma Langley, playing in her 150th NPL Victoria Women's game. So congratulations to her. This ball's cut in, cleared away from Leedon. That ball's played forward from Smith. Header from Power there. And the ball goes out. Keilor Park, they've lost 3 of their last 4 games. Essendon Royals coming in with a bit of form. A 3-1 win over Avondale at Ironbark Fields last Saturday. Bresciano plays it centrally, but it's turned over, and an opportunity here for Keilor Park. Just unable to feed it through as Kopanechian. Here's Callie McGrady. Plays it to the number 13 in Peel. And Leedon's been busy to start this one. We've had to move pitches as well today due to the rainfall that's come down in the last 24 hours, just making the usual ground that Keilor Park play on a bit waterlogged. So they've just moved 10 metres away, and they're on their other pitch here, which is a little bit drier. This is Kobe Wilbert, who's come into the lineup today. She's on the ball right now. Wilbert plays it to the right side. McGrady. She'll be one to watch. The number 9 for Royals, scored 2 goals last week. Bresciano on the left side. This might get out to her. A nice little tap. And now here's Bresciano. But it's offside. Flag goes up. There's a nice tap there. Created a bit of space and an opportunity for the Royals. Just couldn't quite time the run on the far left side. Keilor started the season with 2 draws, but since then their form's been a little bit rocky. They've had the 1 win and 3 losses. The home side going with the breeze in this first half. Left or right of screen. The breeze is heading towards. Ball's thrown into the box. Cleared away there from Jersic. Ball cleared away. So we see the aeroplanes flying over, creating a bit of noise for the players. Here's Swords, works it out to the left side. Bresciano puts 1 touch on it, but it gets turned over. Keilor Park turned over as well. There's Wilbert to Swords, and Swords goes out to the far side. Here's McGrady. Plays it centrally. It's going to find Langley. Langley goes for a shot. It's on target, but not enough power on that one. First shot of the day. Langley wearing the number 2. Playing in her 150th. 29-year-old. She was born in Tasmania. Here's Gertrovich. She's come into the starting lineup for this game. Nice sunny afternoon in Melbourne. We had plenty of rain this morning. There's Lena playing it to the left side. Out to Power. Power just turns it over. Puts good pressure on. Almost wins the ball back. Little tug of the shirt. Gives away a free. Both teams have seen plenty of losses in the last few weeks, so quite an intense start. Both teams wanting to get on the front foot early and really get off to a good start. It's a key game early in the season. Want to get your season on track. That's a beautiful ball centrally, and it's headed in. Seward's scored last week, and here she is again, using her head to perfection, and Royals lead 1-0. Well, pretty much unmarked there. Headed it home into the bottom left corner. Keilor Park had no answers, and they're having a meeting now. But a great start for the Royals, going against the breeze. Isabella Stewards. She's played more than 60 games in this competition, very experienced. And she showed it there. Very classy finish. And this Senol NPL round 7 clash gets off to a classy start, and it's an interesting restart there. All I'll say is very interesting. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Perhaps a little tactic. Let's see what comes from it. Wow, Liam Drury, the coach of Keilor Park, just said that was way too easy for the Royals there. Player down behind play here. They're going to continue, however. Here's Langley having a think. Oh, brilliant from Layden. She's been busy, the US-born defender. Seward's the goal scorer. Well, I'd be pretty happy with this early lead here. The Royals turned over there. Broad picks it up. Langley has been sensational yet again, stepping up there, using her body. Spoke to her pre-game. She's fired up, ready to go for this one. And she's showing it, playing with plenty of spark. Nice work there from McGrady, playing it out to the right side. This is how they scored the last goal. Nice header away. Ball thrown in there. Keilor Park now. Perhaps an opportunity for them. Long ball's on here. Just unable to pull the trigger on that one. That was Runa. And here she is, using her skill. The Japanese wearing the number 28. She scored 1 goal already this season. Runa Commodori. Here's Commodori, going to try and get to it. Doesn't make it. Amelia Inglis. And there's Layden. The long ball. Gerchevich back. Oh, and they wrestle for the ball. Foul given away there, perhaps intelligently, I'd say, from Tamsin Smith, slowing down the play. Almost tackled Kelly McGrady there. 2 strong players going at it. Bresciano with a nice first touch. Bit too much on that ball. It's played out, and a chance now. Just overran that one, Jessica Sheehan. That's a beautiful ball. Langley playing it across to McGrady. McGrady wins that battle. Grober. Throw in. Bit of time now for Broad to get a hold of this ball. Broad on the ball. Played into open space. Bresciano's on it. Nice ball centrally. Peel. Smith to Broad. Wilbert's been busy. Wilbert. Keilor Park creating some pressure here. Plenty of passes in the defence. They get through. Nice ball from Sewards, the goal scorer. McGrady. Tackle from behind. No foul called. Isabel Sewards. Ball played in. Sewards again. Here's McGrady. Goes for the big scissor kick. Cleared away from Commodori. So we Broad. Bresciano drives it centrally. Layden with a header towards Smith. Smith's got the Japanese recruiter, so it's a handball. Trashta, the referee calling that. Keilor got their first win of the season in their 5th game. It was a 2-1 win away against Melbourne Victory at the home of the Matildas on Sunday, March 15. Can they get another result in the month of March? We'll wait and see. That ball's played in towards the penalty box from Smith. It's going to be a corner for the Royals. Just ticking over the first 15 minutes of this game. It was a goal, if you missed it, from Isabel Sewards. Scoring for the 2nd consecutive game now. An experienced campaigner. She showed it with a classy header into the bottom left corner. That ball's played towards the front post. Bresciano with a chance on the rebound. Nicely defended from Keilor Park. That's a nice ball. Back post, what a save. Brilliant work and cleared away from Smith. It was a nice header, but just as good from the Keilor Park defence there. Here comes Langley, ball across and nicely done there from Amelia Ingalls. Maggie Byrne with the great save there in goals for Keilor Park. Diving to her right. Nice techniques. Saved the day. Nice sunny afternoon in Melbourne. Plenty of rain this morning. You walk out onto the ground, you can feel the water coming up. That ball's sailed towards the back post, and it's going to be Maggie Byrne picking that one up. Gerchevich with a great ball. Capanecchia can't get to it. Goal kick. Header away there from Smith. Broad puts a bit on that. Dangerous ball centrally. Nicely worked away from Peel. Layden rock solid as always in defence. Nicely done there from the Royals. Trying to get it through. A shot. Blocked. Here comes Commodori. It's going to be Hunter Gerchevich. And now it's Lena with the sailing ball to Summer. But it goes out. Essendon Royals looking the good so far in this game. Every time they've won a game this season, they've lost the following week. It's happened twice. Let's see today if they can end that trend. A ball into the back post, it flies over the bar and nowhere near the target. Chance now for players to take a breath. It's been pretty intense so far. Leno with a little tap on into the middle. Smith plays it. Nicely worked away there from Summer. Lorca to the left side, but it's offside. Another plane flies over here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. Common occurrence. Something that the home team will be used to, there's no doubt about it. Runa on the ball. Born in Japan. Must be mentioned, Keilor Park missing Abby Holmes in this game. Got a red card last week. She's also had 2 yellow cards this season. But she's definitely been a key player for Keilor Park. 3 goals. She played for Durham in the WSL in England. So they miss her in this game. Brought under pressure, but plays it out wide. Runa with a sliding tackle, but it's Bresciano who wins the day. What can she do? Plays it long. And Maggie Byrne to collect it here. Here's the 29-year-old Langley. Beautiful ball to McGrady. It's Lena, in fact. My apologies. Here's Langley. Emma Langley playing for Essendon Royals. Under pressure, the Royals. Wilbert on the ball. Put under pressure. Showing her skills is Runa. Runa again leading from the front. Ball played into the box from Lena. And that's going to go out. Royals ball. Things just heating up a little bit here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. Used her body nicely there. Bronte Peel, born in New South Wales. Here's Lena playing it back to Commodori. Lena tries to get it back but can't execute the pass. As the busy Wilbert, who's coming to the starting lineup for this game, but just showing nice composure on the ball on several occasions. Obviously the Royals missing Kazumi in this game due to concussion. She started last week, but the number 10 isn't playing due to that head injury. Park in 11th position on the table. Essendon Royals, the away team today, they were 7th. 4 points splitting the two sides. Jursic playing the ball to the right side, and here's a ball into the box. Maggie to collect it. Looks like they're going to go for the long target here. It's booted out. It comes off the side of the boot. It's going to go out. Nice ball. Out of goals there from Broad. Keilor Park just giving the Royals a bit of time and space there. Looking centrally, finds Peel. Peel gets it to Sewards. It's turned over. Amelia Ingles just turning it over there for Keilor Park, but gets it back. And here she goes. Can she go all the way? Works it inboard, but unfortunately just no one there. Ava Grober plays it nicely. Good intercept there. Brilliant work. It's Amelia Ingles stepping up yet again. Busy 2 minutes for her. She can take a breather now as the ball goes out. Grober. A chance. In the box, and it's an own goal. Came into the starting lineup this week, and Gurkovic with a moment she will want to forget. 2-0 Essendon Royals. Well, they were under the pump. You could see the fatigue on the faces of the Keilor Park group there, and Unfortunately for them, they concede yet again. Perhaps a bit of urgency now as well for Keilor Park. They have conceded 2 goals, and time is a thing that they need, and to perhaps to rush things a little bit now and get things going. So they go for this long play where they just boot it down. Perhaps a tactic from Liam Drury. Headed forward. They've shown some signs so far today, Keilor Park, but just unable to really have that polish in the final third. That is a big challenge. Get some of the ball. Referee Prakash Trashtar there, blowing the whistle. No card so far. So that was Sarah Lorca with that challenge. She's already had 3 yellow cards this season. Out for a corner. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick, in fact. My apologies. Keilor Park lost 1-0 to Melbourne City last week out at Casey Fields. They conceded from a set piece in the first half. And then Abby Holmes, their star player, went down with a second yellow card and was off, and she's the one that's missing today from the Keilor Park starting lineup. Just the one change for Keilor Park. Zara Broad. Went in for the big challenge there, and looks like it might be Sarah Lorca that's just pulled up a little bit sore from that. So we'll keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, play continues. Can they get a third here, the Royals? Nicely done there from Gurkovic. It looks like Sarah Lorca's still down behind play here. We'll keep an eye on that one. Lena plays it to Layden. Nice control there. Layden putting pressure on, but they get through the Royals. Can they score again? Nice composure shown from Ingalls there. Smith just turns it over. Seward showing her skills. Langley now. Options in the box. Gets past. Puts it in. Oh, Maggie had some work to do there. Okay, so play it down here. It looks like it's Sarah Lorca. She's the one that was down before. Trainer to come out here and just perhaps provide a bit of assessment for Lorca. Went in with that sliding challenge earlier. Maybe that left foot. We'll have a look and see what the situation is. Chance for both teams just to take a bit of a breather now. Sarah Lorca's going to come to the side of the pitch, limping. It's that left leg that's just causing her a few difficulties at the moment. Okay, so it's a substitute. Sarah Lorca off. And number 7, Betty Michael, is on. Coming up against her former team. So a great opportunity for Betty. She played with Essendon Royals last year. And here she is in Keilor Park colours, coming up against her former side. Smith plays it back, and Juric knocks it out, and it's going to be... It goes out. It's going to be a goal kick, in fact. So a first half substitute there from Keilor Park. Sarah Lorca going down with what looked to be an issue with her left leg. Just keep an eye on that. Layden plays it back. Here's Byrne. That does go out. Royals throw in. Set piece. Cleared away. Nicely done from Keilor Park. Commodori does really well. Here's Gerchevich charging forward. Summer tries to get to it, but brilliant work from Broad there, coming out of goals and making the clearance. Nice play there from Keilor Park. Just unable to polish it off in that final third. Nice tap on. Here's Bresciano. Nice work from Lena. Smith. Layden. Byrne. Oh, classy work there from Gerkovich. Plays it forward. Broad with some work to do. Comes right out of goals to make that clearance. Brilliant work. A push, but no foul. Yes, foul is called against Bresciano there. Kopernician winning the free kick. Commodori to take this free kick. Everyone in the box, bar 2 Keilor Park players. That's a nice ball, tracking towards the back post. A chance! It's in! Amelia Ingalls makes it 2-1. And Keilor Park are still a chance. A great ball from the Japanese-born number 28 for Keilor Park, Runa Commodori, and it was Amelia Ingalls with a beautiful header into the left side of goal. And there you have it, 2-1. Wow, hasn't that brought a bit of energy to this game? 3 goals in the first half. Ripping start. Playing on a soggy pitch. But the skills have been immense. .40 minutes in. Maybe one more goal in this first half. Emma Langley, the 29-year-old, playing in her 150th game. Works it to the right. On the left foot, ball played in. Nice clearance away. Lena now on the ball. Plays it long. Oh, they were on there, Keilor Park. Just that touch and that pass there needed to be good. She had Michael Betty in front of her. Fresh legs from Keilor Park. The goal scorer, Amelia Ingalls. Lena. Okay. Something to keep an eye on here, I believe. That's Emma Langley. Pulling up a little bit sore, but she's back up on her feet. That's good news. The last thing you want in your 150th Senol NPL Victoria game is an injury. Just holding that left foot, Emma Langley, but she's back up and running, which is good to see. Layden resumes play. Liam Drury encouraging his team. They've done well, Keilor Park, to open their scoring account in this first half. Oh, Amelia Ingalls, brilliant work. Ursic. Nice composure. Bresciano. Seward's the one that scored the first goal. Can't get to that one. Good crowd in as well, I must say. Good to see support from both sides here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. Left side, work to be done here. It's Gurkovic who wins the goal kick for Keilor Park. Bresciano. Commodori, who set up that goal for Keilor Park. Sewards plays it to Langley. Amelia Ingalls has been superb in this game. Scored it now with the goal-saving sliding tackle. Brilliant work. Hunter's also worked hard. Sewards. Commodori showing her skills, and that's a risky ball back towards the goalkeeper in Byrne. But Byrne is composed and plays it long. Bit of work to be done. Oh, that's a big challenge in the centre of the park. Big balls to be won here. Langley goes for it. Commodori's there. Gurkovic with some composure. Leno on the ball. Plays it in between the legs of Bresciano. And here they go. Langley, can they make it 3-1 before half-time? No, they can't. Plays are tied now. Opportunities perhaps. Leno gets past one. Plays it long. That's a nice ball. Substitute to the left and to the right is Leno. Leno working hard. Can she get past Bresciano? No. So not long now in this first half. Peel on the ball. Leno. Risky ball and a chance now. It's played long but nobody's there. Kelly McGrady with that long ball. Layden. Layden, a couple of options down the line. Plays it back though. Maybe Byrne to knock it down. Pressure on. Ingles has been good but turns it over there. McGrady on her left foot. Well blocked from Layden. Sewards with a dangerous shot. Nice save. Diving to her right. Byrne's been good so far in this first half. Despite being 2-1 down, you must say Byrne, no issue so far in goals, despite conceding 2. She's had a few good saves to pull off and she's executed them. Nice work there from Summer. Plays it centrally. Power now. Pressure being applied here. Betty doing a good job, but nice work from Broad, just getting past one. One was enough there for Broad. Layden overruns that. Just puts as much power as possible on that. It's going to go to Broad. And that'll do it. An entertaining first half here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. It's 2-1 the way of Essendon Royals. A good fight back from Keilor Park to score in the later stages of that first half. It was Amelia Ingles at number 3 for Keilor Park, scoring with a nice header. Runa Commodori with a nice ball in there. But before that, it was Isabella Sewards who used her head to perfection to header it into the bottom right corner. That put Essendon Royals up 1-0. And then there was an own goal. Unfortunate situation there for Hunter Gurkovic, who tried to make a clearance, but the ball just went into goal. But a good fight back from Keilor Park. They scored through Amelia Ingles, and it's 2-1 at the break. We'll see you for the second half. Probably, actually, yeah.
Make sure it's up. Don't make me scared to go. I'm like too close to it. Is volume on?
Nah.
Let's just move this way.
We're back here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. It's Essendon Royals leading 2-1 at the halftime break. And we're underway for a cracking second half. Ball played long by Smith. Langley on the ball. Sewards. Amelia Inglis. Jursic. Wow, that's a beautiful ball and a chance here perhaps for Summer and Keilor Park. Nice ball in towards the back post, pressure on. A nice save there from Broad. Promising start there from the home side. It was Amelia Inglis who scored just before half time to keep Keilor Park in it. Summer giving away the free kick there. The former Essendon Royals, number 7 there. Michael Betty. Grober lets the ball behind, and here's the Keilor Park charging forward. Risky ball to the right side. Grober. Parkinson. Sewards, who scored the first goal of the game. Ava Grober. A shot just wide from Bresciano. Keilor Park coming off a loss. Essendon Royals coming off a 3-1 win. Got an option to her left. Takes it. Can Sheehan get to it? And that's first. And she wins it for her team. Grober puts in a tackle. Parkinson. Jursic. Broad to Smith. Jursic. Win behind her. Takes on the long option. Peel running onto it. Will she get there? Brilliant work there from Inglis. Shouts for a foul. Play continues. Ball centrally to Betty. That's a nice ball out wide. She's onside. And here's Michael now, and the number 7 for Keilor Park, just trying to be the target up forward. She was subbed on in the first half after Sarah Lorca went down with a right leg injury. McGrady scored 2 goals last week. Can she get on the score sheet again? Long ball played towards Bresciano. It's just going to go out. So Kelly McGrady, 2 goals last week. She's up to 5 for the season. Born in the US. Heading into the round, she was 5 goals off Golden Boot leader Marja Markowski, who is on 10. Markowski playing for the Bulleen Lions. Royals ball. Can they just hang in this one, Keilor Park? Get an equaliser, come home with a draw. It would be their 3rd draw of the season. Maybe an equaliser and perhaps a winner. Here's Bresciano, just goes out, however. Lena to take the throw in. Action-packed game. It's a soggy pitch, but the skills have been pretty exceptional. It's been entertaining. Using her body there nicely is Commodori. Classy work. Works it centrally and a chance here. That's a long ball played towards the number 16, Sheehan. Sheehan is going to take one touch. No, one touch and straight in the box. Pressing forward, Keilor Park. Smith works it back. Here's Inglis, who scored Keilor Park's only goal for the game so far. Layden had a busy first half, works it out wide. Lena now on her left foot. Wilbert to Sewards. Langley. Too much on that. It's going to be a goal kick. Liam Drury asking more of his players here. They've lost 3 of their last 4, Keilor Park, but they had a win. Not last game, but the one before, and that was a 2-1 win away against Melbourne Victory. Burn with a goal kick there that's just floating to the right and goes out. Energetic start to this second half. Ball's been zipping up either end of the ground. Jursic has had a lot of touches and she'll get another one right now on cue. Nice ball from Jursic. It goes towards Langley. McGrady plays it to the left side. Here comes Langley. Just misses to the left. Every time ball up for grabs here, they win it. Betty with some nice work. Runa tries her best. Sewards the goal scorer. Time to take a breath here for the Royals. Every time they've won a game this season, they've lost the following week. Can they hang on today, playing away from home? Grober down the line and out. Sheehan with the intercept. Another throw in. Parkinson to take it. Parkinson again on the ball. Another throw in. Used her body nicely there was Peel, and it's going to be a corner. Cross towards the back post. Dangerous header in. McGrady with the shot. It's in. Royals lead 3-1. Scored 2 goals last week, and here she is stepping up for another one. It's her 5th goal of the season. The American on fire. A tough goal there to concede for Keilor Park. Fought back to make it 2-1. But here they are pressing. Shouts for a foul and she wins it. Smith. It's Summer, in fact, that wins the foul for Keilor Park. Runa Commodori to take this free kick. The Japanese superstar just missing to the left. It was so close, and she knows it on her face. That would have been an absolute stunner. Already an assist today for Runa. Wasn't that close. Some changes on the way here for Keilor Park. Liam Drury has decided it's time to move the magnets around. A nice touch there from Kelly McGrady, the goal scorer. And that ball almost gets through, but a nice intercept from Mia Power. And that ball has powered through. Lena now. Ball in towards Betty. Booted away from Parkinson and she's tripped over. Grober charging forward now. Inglis on the ball. Does well. Smith. Ball goes out. Keilor Park ball. Here come the changes. 32 and 31 on. 31, Annika Gallagher comes on. And Abby Connolly's also going to come on. Meanwhile, we're going to see Hunter Gurkovic come off. And either Jessica Sheen or Mia Power has come off. I'll confirm that for you shortly. Oh, heavy challenge. There's a substitute on. Couple of youngsters coming on for Keilor Park here. Sewards. McGrady. Inglis. Tap forward. Gallagher. Leonard. McGrady. Broad to Jursic. The busy Wilbert. McGrady working hard. Another substitute. We're going to see Emma Langley come off for what has been a wonderful 150th NPL Victoria game. And she receives a round of applause. The 29-year-old born in Tasmania has had an outstanding outing in a milestone match. So Langley off, and it's going to be Sasha Corey, the South Australian, coming on. Inglis. Nice first touch there from Power. Lennon now. Can they make it a 1-goal deficit? Ball played in. Power there. A shot. No. Here's Betty against her former team. Betty again. Power there. Commodori on her right foot. Oh, just slides to the right of goal. Plenty of enthusiasm from the Keilor Park bench after that piece of play. Plenty of repeat opportunities. Would have been something special from Betty Michael to score against her former team. It was Jessica Sheehan who came off. Can confirm that.
Yeah, keep it this way. Pitch.
Jursic. Ball played down the line. Couple of profanities.
Yes, Mia.
Parkinson.
Yes, Mia, good.
Jursic. Mia Power pressing up. Senol NPLW Victoria Women's Round 7 clash, providing non-stop excitement. Bresciano trying to get onto that one. Just going to go out. It does.
Good, Betty. Mia, go, Mia.
One last twist in this encounter, perhaps. Plenty of time left here for Keilor Park. Here's Corey, the substitute. Fresh legs on the ball. Tries to get past Inglis, but Inglis has been unstoppable today. Not allowing anything past her. Scored a goal as well. Been superb. Corey, the number 6. Here's the Japanese superstar playing it down the line. On the left foot, McGrady. Corey on the ball, no offside flag. Ball played out to the right. Fourth official just explaining to Liam Drury, the Keilor Park coach there, that the linesman called offside, but the central referee saw a potential, quote, deflection, hence why play continued there. That was the explanation from the fourth official from my eye. Some important discussions being had here between Kendra Smith. And that's a shot, it's a bullet. Misses 1 metre to the right of goal. It was Ava Grober and Kendra Smith just discussing what they're going to do there. You got the experience of Ava Grober, and then you got the Kiwi-born Kendra Smith, who brings international pedigree to the competition. Two masterminds trying to come up with an exciting play. Lena now works it up to Betty. Betty, oh, it's Power, in fact. Called for a foul. Time beginning to be a factor here for Keilor Park. Nice header. Betty now. One touch. And that goes out. Royals ball. Betty with a lovely back pass, and that ball's going to fly in the middle of the pitch. It's a hot football. Substitute number 32, Connolly. Gets out to the far right side. Betty works it down the line. A beautiful pass. Here's Runa. An option in the middle. Goes down the line instead. Power trying her best. But it's the other number 12. In Kobe Wilbert, who comes up the winner of that passage of play. Here's Wilbert. Pressure being applied. Summer with a beautiful tackle. Betty in towards Summer. One more pass and they're on. Unfortunately there, they just couldn't get it through. Here's Wilbert. Corey. Layden. Lena's going to get this. She will. Looking for an option. Plays it long. Headed centrally. Smith. Runa. Bit of fatigue here. Time and space for Grober. Parkinson. Grober makes a run. Keilor Park throwing. Here's Luna. Can't get to it. Just goes out. Layden goes long. Runa. McGrady. Broad. Oh, Mia! Golden opportunity. Runa from long range. It's in! The Japanese star flies it over Broad's head. A costly turnover. And Keilor Park are back in this. You can't fault the skills of Runa Commodori, the number 28 for Keilor Park. Born in Japan and she's starring in this game. It's game on. 3-2. Just when you thought the game was perhaps over, Keilor Park come up with another goal, which cuts the deficit to 1.
Hey, Keilor, it's territory now.
Liam Drury sending out the message, territory game. Runa Commodori. That was her second goal of the season. And she's having an absolute outing today. The assist in the first half comes up with a clutch goal there. Broad. Under pressure. Trying to win it back, they do. Mia Power on the ball. Grober now. Down the line on her left foot. Inglis. Pressure being applied here. Jursic. Classy play. Classy flick from Corey. It's a hot ball at the moment. Inglis pushing right up, and here she is. They won this, you can tell. Keilor Park, they won a result here. Coming off a loss. Booted away there from Smith. Peel on the ball. Nice little short pass. Grober. Heavy challenge from behind. Inglis calling advantage. The referee. Broad on the ball. Just goes over Lena's head. Mia Power. Jursic, she's been composed all day, and yet again she stands up. Ball played down the line. Inglis pushed forward, uses her body exceptionally, and she's going to win the ball. Brilliant work from Inglis. One of the best players out there today. Plays it down the line to Lena. Essendon Royals hanging on for dear life here. Mia Power. It's a race. Jursic versus Power. Broad on her left foot. Jursic. Heavy pressure being applied. Grober. Michaela Jursic wins the free kick. They're going to go for a short pass. You got Betty on the right side, Power up the middle. Betty putting the pressure on. That's going to be a throw in. Bresciano wins it. Ball played down the line. Inglis defending. Royals going forward. McGrady stretches out. That's going to be a goal kick. It is. Langley doing the nice work there. It was Layden, in fact. Lovely crowd in here today. And we're going to see another substitute. Rennie Pocock coming on. And coming off is Kobe Wilbert, who's had a sensational game. Coming to the starting lineup today, and she stepped up. Been busy. Had many pivotal moments. A lot of touches on the ball. Summer's been busy. Liam Drury is absolutely steaming on the bench. The coach of Keilor Park, not happy that wasn't given a foul. Play continues. Seward's on it to the left side. Hanging on here onto this 1-goal lead. Royals playing away from home. Every time they have won this season, they have lost the following week. Here's Maggie Byrne to take the goal kick. She hasn't had much to do in this second half. The one goal was scored, but apart from that, there hasn't been too much flowing down that end. Keilor Park have had the run of the play in the last 20 or so minutes. Leonard applying pressure. McGrady pushed over, and the foul goes the way of Royals. Keilor Park, they've done well today to score 2 goals without Abby Holmes, who is their leading goal scorer with 3 this season. 34-year-old veteran missing today due to a red card last week. That ball's played down the line. It might go out. McGrady tries to keep it in. Nice header from Lena. She's done a great job today, Summer. Gets down and dirty there. That ball flies past Grover's left shoulder. Works out well for her. Just can't get the ball into the box there. Peel. Sewards.
Good man.
5 goals so far in this game. Will it be 6? Substitute Gallagher there putting in a touch. Here's Smith. Betty. Ball turned over. Foul goes the way of Keilor. Less than 10 minutes left in this encounter. Essendon Royals yet to have a draw this season. They're 3-0-3. A win today, if they can hold on, will take them up to 12 points. It'll be their 4th win of the season. Heavy challenge there involving Connolly. Words composure. Player down, and it is Connolly who was involved in that heavy challenge just there. And let's hope she's okay. Chance for the players now to just have a quick rest. Couple of subs here for Keilor Park. It looks like Kaylin Sutton will be one of them. The number 18. Miller, Diliberto, the other one to come on. Abby Connolly just going off to the far side of the ground. Good to see her back up on her feet. Here's Kaylin Sutton coming on, and Miller, Diliberto, and it's Mia Power who's come off after a pretty solid performance. So Liam Drury has made his changes.
As you can, push her in her own. When you need her, take her. When you don't need her, let her go.
It seems like they're going to just put the handbrake down here and going to go for this equaliser. Can they get one more here, Keilor Park? This is how they got their last goal. Bit of pressure being applied. Oh, Commodori there just falling to her feet. McGrady with a nice dangerous ball, but none other than Byrne to collect it. She's had a pretty solid performance despite allowing 3 goals past her. Throw in. Sliding tackle, no contact. Commodori charging forward, applying pressure. Wouldn't want to muck around too much. Josic has been composed all day, and here she is for a royal step. Parkinson doing a great job. No foul given away. They've worked it up nicely down the line. Nice work there from Layden. Brilliant touch from Diliberto. Substitute for some fresh legs for Keilor Park. Summer plays it back. Inglis, who's scored already today, turns it over. Grober. Can the Royals now score just to sew up the result? Commodori stepping up. Switches it to the right side. Here's Betty.
Up to it, go on. Up. Midfield up.
Smith.
Again.
Bresciano.
Go, Maggie. Good, Maggie.
Smith to Josic.
Can you help?
Commodori tries her best. Lena now. Lena v Josic. One touch and loses it. Nice, strong play there from Lena, the American, playing for Keilor Park. Gallagher now to take the throw in. Gallagher to Lena. Grober. Players doing their best in tricky conditions, it must be said. Pretty wet out there. Here's Pocock. Not long left at all now. Sulids. Inglis charging forward. Plays the ball. Turned over though. Smith to Bresciano. Josic takes a few touches. Ball played down the line. Can they get a fourth here, Essendon? Brilliant work in defence. Layden plays it to substitute the fresh legs of Miller. Foul called. Not long to go now. Smith to take this for the Royals. Ball collected. Byrne rolls it out. Leonard working super hard. That's a nice ball down, played down the line. Summer on it. Summer does really well. Here's Commodori. Just turns it over at the last second. Putting in a big last effort here is Keilor Park. Grober now with a big ball to be won. Does well. Gallagher's well and truly into the game now. Substitute, some fresh legs out there for Keilor Park. Throw in, slips out of the hand. Nice work from Sutton. Inglis goes all the way back. Byrne, time running out. Keilor Park, down by a goal. Long ball played down the line. A mistake now and perhaps a chance for Keilor Park. Corey works it down the line. McGrady's been excellent today. Layden going to play the full 90 minutes. Commodori wins the foul. Lena. Can they hang on here? The Essendon Royals playing away from home. Layden down the line. Nice touch there from Sutton. Summer to Sutton. Smith has been a rock. So is Josic in defence for the Royals. Corey goes wide. It's Pocock, in fact. Ball thrown in. The two substitutes combined. That's going to be a Keilor Park ball, yes. Time running out. They're rushing everything here, Keilor Park. Sutton, nice touch to Lena. Here comes Smith. Oh, she goes for all or nothing. Flies wide.
Make it work. Kay! Kay! Take this one! 19! Kennedy, next time swap with Kaylin! Kennedy, swap with Kaylin! Swap with Kaylin! On it! All the way, Kennedy!
Broad running time off the clock. Here's Josic. Big moments here. Royals trying to hang on for a win away from home. Ball played down the line. That's a good ball. Layden thrown forward. Josic on it. She knocks it out. Layden showing her fitness here. No sign of fatigue for her. Ball thrown in. Layden will get it back here. Ball played in towards the box. Summer now. McGrady. Oh, that's a heavy ball, high kick. Commodori trying her best. She's a danger player. Lena with the shot. Here comes Keilor Park. They weren't far away there. They weren't far away. They just hang on there, the Royals. Jaden van der Hagen counting down the seconds here. They've missed a header. Inglis, though, there to knock it forward. They've thrown all their numbers forward here, Keilor Park. Betty now. Nice defence. Peel. To Bresciano, charging forward. Turns towards the corner spot. All the way back to Pocock. It's going to be a corner.
Hey, what's the shot? I need 2 shots.
One
Stay up.
hair long left in this one.
Stay up. Ready? Shot. Hey, get on my man. I need that one out. Get out. Let's go.
Perhaps an offside there. They've got to go quick here. Commodori. Nice ball forward.
Hey.
Smith. McGrady. Royals won a sub. Rustevsky to come on here. And Keilor McGrady to come off. The goal scorer in the second half for Essendon Royals.
Stay high, all the way high. Kennedy, stay high.
Nice performance from her. She's up to 6 goals for the season now. Scored 2 last week, 1 today. In some good form. Sun comes out.
Double.
Pocock wins the foul.
Hey, set up for the shot again.
The Royals doing a good job of running some time off the clock here. Leno with the long ball down the line. They do almost win it. They do, but they quickly lose it again. And that is offside. It's offside, not the full-time whistle.
Get together. Haley, get up. Maggie, get up.
Maggie Byrne goes long, and the referee blows the full-time whistle.
It's not time.
There's a bit of confusion. They're not happy that the final whistle's gone here, Keilor Park. But Prakash Tak has blown it, and that's the end of this game. Essendon Royals come away 3-2 victors in a 5-goal epic here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. Isabel Seward's opening the scoring account before an own goal from Jurkovic. Amelia Inglis made it 2-1 just before half-time. Kelly McGrady scored for Royals in the second half to make it 3-1. And then the Japanese Runa Commodori made it 3-2 to spark a comeback for Keilor Park, but they weren't able to get that final equaliser. So they go down for their 4th defeat of the season. Meanwhile, Essendon Royals get their 4th win. It's a 2nd consecutive win for the Royals. First time they've won 2 in a row this season. And they are back in form. Hope you enjoyed the encounter. Thanks for tuning in. A great performance, a great afternoon here in Keilor. And we'll see you next time in the Senol NPL Victoria Women's Competition. My name's Max Etoglu. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend.